Welcome to Exams Daily, and this video is for today's current affairs. And the first news is government launches toll-free helpline number, and it is named as KIRAN Helpline for people to seek mental health counselling. So the main thing in this is the app name is KIRAN, and it is launched by Govt of India, and it is to seek mental health counselling, and it is launched by Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, and it is David Attenborough has launched this. David has launched this KIRAN Helpline to seek mental health counselling, and it is a 24/7 toll-free mental health rehabilitation helpline, and this KIRAN and the number is 1800 500 0019, and in the statement the ministry said the helpline had been launched in a view of the growing incidence of mental illness, particularly in the wake of the coronavirus pandemic, and this helpline was developed by Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, so it is abbreviated as DEPWD. So it is developed by DEPWD, which is a Department of Empowerment of Persons with Disabilities, has developed this KIRAN helpline number, and it aims to provide the first line of counseling in response to the increasing mental health issues among people due to this COVID-19 pandemic situation. So in our exam point of view, we want to know about who launched this KIRAN mobile app, and it is launched by Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, who is David Attenborough, and it is developed by DEPWD. And the expected questions from this current affairs news is, first question is, what is the constituency of Union Minister David Attenborough? So David Attenborough is Union Minister of Social Justice and Empowerment, and he belongs to Rajya Sabha MP. So he belongs to Rajya Sabha. And the next question is, Ministry of Electronics and Information Technology in collaboration with Niti Aayog launched App Innovation Challenge as a part of, so it was launched as a part of Atmanirbhar Bharat. And Niti Aayog is the think tank of India, and it is launched by our Government of India, our Prime Minister of India Narendra Modi. And this Atmanirbhar Bharat is a call of by our Prime Minister of India Shri Narendra Modi. And the next question is, name the app launched by Narendra Singh Tomar to facilitate farmers to check their payment status. So Narendra Singh Tomar is Agriculture and Tribal Affairs Minister, and he launched a mobile app to facilitate farmers. So on the name of the app is PM Kisan mobile app. So the app is named as PM Kisan mobile app. And the next question is, name the app which was launched by central government to give easy access to high value of technical agricultural equipment at farmers' doorstep. So this is also a mobile app launched by central government for equipment for agriculture development in technical agricultural equipment. So the mobile name is named after Krishi Kishan app. The app name is Krishi Kishan, so it is launched by central government. And the next question is, what is the constituency of Narendra Singh Tomar? So he belongs to Morena MP. And the next question is, PM Savanidhi app launched by which ministry? So this app is launched by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. This PM Savanidhi app launched by Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. And the next question is, KIRAN helpline number will be available in how many languages? And this app is available in 13 languages. And these are the expected questions from this current affairs about KIRAN helpline, which is to seek mental health counselling, and it is launched by Social Justice and Empowerment Minister David Attenborough, and Union Minister is David Attenborough, and Ministry of State is Krishnan Pal. And the next news is, PM Modi, Amit Shah begin POSHAN Maah campaign against malnutrition. Our Prime Minister of India and our Union Minister Amit Shah has started POSHAN Maah campaign against malnutrition and launching a social media campaign to promote POSHAN Maah. The main aim of this to promote POSHAN Maah. PM and Home Minister stressed the importance of proper nutrition in building a prosperous nation and asked the people to contribute towards the malnutrition free India. And PM also launched POSHAN Maah recipe content. So it is also launched by our Prime Minister and urged people to share the recipes which improves nutrition on my government website. So it is said by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. And this competition aims to bring nutrition decisions to the local level, invites citizens to come forward, share nutritional recipes and help create a healthier India. So this POSHAN Maah which is launched by Prime Minister and Home Minister Amit Shah, and then PM also launched a POSHAN Maah recipe content, and he also asked people to share nutrition dishes. So and the expected questions from this current affair news is: the National Nutrition Mission POSHAN Abhiyan has been introduced by which ministry? And it is introduced by Ministry of Women and Child Development. So it is developed by Ministry of Women and Child Development, MWCD. So which is abbreviated as MWCD, Ministry of Women and Child Development, and behalf of this POSHAN Abhiyan was introduced. And next question: PM Narendra Modi announced September to be observed as a Nutrition Month, and it is celebrated in between 1st September to 7th September. And the next question is: when was the POSHAN Abhiyan launched? So POSHAN Abhiyan was launched in March 8th, 2018. And next question: National Nutrition Week is observed on September 1st to September 7th. So in this year 2020, so it is observed in between September 1 to September 7th. And what is the theme for National Nutrition Week 2020? So the theme for this National Nutrition Week is Eat Right, Bite by Bite is the theme of this Nutrition Week celebration. So and the next question is: which state ranks first in overall implementation of POSHAN Abhiyan? So the answer for this question is Andhra Pradesh is state ranks first in overall implementation of POSHAN Abhiyan. And the next question is: what are the two schemes launched by AP government for pregnant women? And the schemes are named as OSR Sampurna Poshana and OSR Samposhana Plus. YSR Sampurna Poshana and YSR Sampurna Poshana Plus, and these are the schemes launched by AP government for pregnant women. And the next question is: which state government launched E-Raksha Bandhan, a online training program and cyber security? So yes, it is launched by Andhra Pradesh government. Andhra Pradesh CM Jagannath Reddy launched this E-Raksha Bandhan online training program and cyber security. And these are the expected questions from this current affair news. And the next news is: Tamil Nadu CM Edappadi Palaniswami launched portal for eye donation. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Thiru Edappadi K. Palaniswami has pledged to donate his eye during National Eye Donation Fortnight in Tamil Nadu. And the Chief Minister has initiated the state-led portal for eye donation, enabling people who are willing to pledge to donate their eyes. And also he launched a website named as www.hmis.tn.gov.in by eye donor. And this website was launched by Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu Edappadi K. Palaniswami, and it is designed by National Health Mission. So it is designed by National Health Mission developed this website in Tamil Nadu to help donors. And besides, the website will be useful in creating a registry for eye donation in Tamil Nadu. And more about Tamil Nadu: capital is Chennai, and CM is Edappadi K. Palaniswami, and Governor is Banwarilal Purohit. He is the governor of Tamil Nadu, and that's it. And these are the expected questions from this current affair news. And the first question is, which state government has signed 16 MOUs worth rupees 5,137 crore with companies for employment creation? And the state government is Tamil Nadu government has signed the 16 MOUs worth rupees 5,137 crore with companies for employment creation. And the next question is, GOI and Tamil Nadu signs agreement with which financial institution to increase access to affordable housing? So this is signed by World Bank, and the answer for this question is World Bank has signed agreement with Tamil Nadu and GOI for financial institution to increase access to affordable housing. And the next question is, name the state government which topped in POSHAN Abhiyan's participants. So participant list is highest in Tamil Nadu. So POSHAN Abhiyan's participant list is topped in Tamil Nadu. And the next question is, name the portable hospital unit developed by IIT incubated startup modulus housing to treat COVID-19 patients. So the answer for this question is Medicap. So Medicap has developed by IIT incubated startup for modulus housing to treat COVID-19 patients. And next question, which educational institution topped in 5th edition of NIRF ranking 2020? So the answer for this question is IIT Madras, which is in Tamil Nadu. And the next question is, World Eye Donation Day is observed on which date? So it is observed on June 10th. World Eye Donation Day is on June 10th. And the next question is, as per RBI report, which state topped in market borrowing among states in 2020-2021? And the answer for this question is Tamil Nadu. So as per RBI report, state topped in market borrowing among state is Tamil Nadu state. And that's it about this current affairs news. And the next news is, Andhra Pradesh retains top in ease of doing business 2019 rankings. So Andhra Pradesh retains top in ease of doing business rankings. Andhra Pradesh has topped in EODP, which is abbreviated index for third time in a row. And this report is a joint initiative by the Department for Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade, which is abbreviated as DPIIT, Department for Promotion of Industries and Internal Trade, and the World Bank. And this report is initiative on behalf of World Bank and DPIIT to improve the overall business environment in the state. So this is to improve overall business improvement in the state. And this was the 4th edition. So this was the 4th edition of the report, which was released in 2015. And this ranking is based on implementation of Business Reform Action Plan 2019 according to a report released by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. And more about Andhra Pradesh, CM is YS Jagannath Reddy and Governor is Biswabhushan Harichandan. And the expected questions from this news is, the EODB ranking report was launched in which year? So we had already seen that it is launched in 2015. And the next question, which state topped in EODB ranking in 2018? And the answer for this question is Andhra Pradesh has ranked topping in EODB ranking. And what is the constituency of Nirmala Sitharaman? So she belongs to Rajya Sabha, Karnataka. So she belongs to Rajya Sabha, Karnataka. And the next question is, who is the Minister of State for Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs? So Housing and Urban Affairs Minister is Hardeep Singh Puri. He is the Minister for State for Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs. And what is the constituency of Piyush Goyal? So Piyush Goyal constituency is Rajya Sabha, Maharashtra. So he belongs to Rajya Sabha, Maharashtra. And who is the CM of Andhra Pradesh? We all know that YS Jagannath Reddy is the CM of Andhra Pradesh. And the next question, recently which state government signs 8 MOUs with food processing industries including Netherlands? And it is signed by Andhra Pradesh for food processing industries, which includes Netherlands. And next question is, who is the governor of Andhra Pradesh? Governor of Andhra Pradesh is Biswabhushan Harichandan. He is the governor of Andhra Pradesh. And the next question is, Andhra government signs MOU with US based IT firm to set up center as it is to be located at Visakhapatnam. So it is to be located at Visakhapatnam. So on the next news is, NSO Survey Kerala tops literacy rate at a rate of 96.2%. So NSO is abbreviated as National Statistical Office. National Statistical Office survey India's overall literacy rate is an estimated. So overall literacy rate is estimated as 77.7%, and the literacy rate in urban areas is literacy rate in urban areas is 87.7%, and compared to 73.5% in rural areas, 73.5% in rural areas and 87.7% in urban areas, and overall percentage is 77.7%, and the survey is by NSO, which is a National Statistical Office. And with 96.2% literacy, Kerala has once again emerged as the most literate state in the country, while Andhra Pradesh featured at the bottom with rate of 66.4%. And more about Kerala, Governor is Arif Mohammed Khan, and Chief Minister is Pinarayi Vijayan. He is the Chief Minister of Kerala. So on the expected questions from this news is, where is headquarters of NSO located? So it is located at New Delhi. And then India's GDP contracts by which percent in Q1 of FY21 as per NSO data? So it is 23.9%. Who is the Chief Minister of Kerala? We had seen that Pinarayi Vijayan, he is the Chief Minister of Kerala. And then what is the parent department of NSO? So parent department of NSO, National Statistical Office, is Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. Ministry of Statistics and Program Implementation. So this is the parent department of NSO. And who is the Minister of State for Statistical and Program Implementation? So the Minister for Statistics and Program Implementation is Rao Indrajit Singh. He is the Minister for State. And who is the chairperson of NSO? So NSO's chairperson is Bismal Kumar Roy. He is the chairperson of NSO. And the next question is, who is the governor of Kerala? Kerala's governor is, we already seen that, Arif Mohammed Khan. He is the governor of Kerala. And the next news is, Fitch Ratings projects Indian economy to contract 10.5% this fiscal. Fitch Ratings project a massive 10.5% of contraction of India's economy in the current financial year. India recorded one of the sharpest gross domestic product (GDP) contractions in the world in April to June. India's GDP shocked by a staggering 24% year-on-year amid the position of one of the most stringent global national-wide lockdown. And about Fitch, CEO of Fitch is Paul Taylor. And founder is John Knowles Fitch, and headquarters is at New York, which is in United States, US. And the expected questions from this current affairs news is, the World Bank in its last global economic prospect downgraded its projection of growth of India by which percentage? So, and its percentage is 9%, and the answer for this question is 9%. And the next question is, what is the India's economic growth projection for 2020 to 2021 fiscal year as per Fitch? And the answer for this question is 0.8%. And the next question is, where is the headquarters of Fitch located? So we had already seen that it is located at New York, which is in United States. And the next question is global ratings agency Moody's Investors Service downgraded India's sovereign ratings from, and it is from Baa2 to Baa3. And the next question is name the report which is released by Fitch. So it is World Economic Outlook. World Economic Outlook. It is the report released by Fitch. And then World Bank forecast India's growth for FY21 at what percentage? So it is to be 1.5 to 2.8 percentage. And the answer for this question is 1.5 to 2.8 percentage. And the next question is ease of doing business report is released by which organization? So it is released by World Bank. So World Bank has released ease of doing business report. And the next question is who is the president of World Bank? So who is the president of World Bank? World Bank president is David R. Malpass. He is the president of World Bank. And these are the things about this news. And the next news is EAM External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar to attend SCO Foreign Ministers meet in Moscow. External Affairs Minister is Dr. S Jaishankar, and he is going to attend SCO, and it is abbreviated as Shanghai Cooperation Organization, which is to be held in Moscow on 9th and 10th of this month. On behalf of India, our External Ministers Dr. S Jaishankar is going to attend this meeting in Moscow, and this is the Council of Foreign Ministers of Shanghai Cooperation Organization's initiative meeting, and this will be the third council meeting, and this is the third council meeting of foreign ministers and CFM meeting that in India will be attending as a full member of SCO. Earlier, two meetings were held in Beijing in April 2018 and Bishkek in May 2019. And more about SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization, headquarters is at Beijing, which is in China. And then Secretary General of SCO is Vladimir Norov. He is the Secretary General of SCO. And the expected questions from this current affairs news is what is the other name of SCO, Shanghai Cooperation Organization? So this other name is Shanghai Pact. This is the other name of Shanghai Cooperation Organization. As of now, how many members are in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization? There are 8 members in this SCO. And the next question is SCO headquarters located at which state? And it is located at Beijing, which is in China. And the next question is India and Pakistan were admitted as full members in which year? So they get full membership in 2017. And the next question is who attended the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Health Ministers meeting? So, and we had seen this is Foreign Ministers meeting, and the question is who attended Health Ministers meeting? So this meeting was attended by Dr. Harshvardhan. Dr. Harshvardhan attended this meeting, Health Ministers meeting. And then SCO founded in which year? So SCO was founded in 2001, and India became its member in 2017 along with Pakistan, and its headquarters is at Beijing, which is in China, and the abbreviation for SCO is Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and there are 8 members in the Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and the other name of Shanghai Cooperation Organization is Shanghai Pact. And the next news is Indira Gandhi Peace Prize 2019 presented to broadcaster David Attenborough. Former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh on Monday conferred the Indira Gandhi Peace Prize on British broadcaster David Attenborough at a virtual event. And he is David Attenborough. He is a British broadcaster. So he is going to get this Indira Gandhi Peace Prize 2019 at it is conferred by our former Prime Minister of India Manmohan Singh, and this prize is awarded to him for a lifetime of doing more to reveal the wonders of the natural world than perhaps any other individual. And this virtual award ceremony will be attended by Congress President and Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust chairpersons Sonia Gandhi, former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh, and Rahul Gandhi. And these are the thing about this. And the expected questions from this news is Indira Gandhi Peace Prize was conferred every year by Indira Gandhi Memorial Trust since 1986 it was conferred. And the next question is who received the Indira Gandhi Peace Prize for the year 2017? So this is get by Manmohan Singh, who is the former Prime Minister of India. And the next question is the first recipient of Indira Gandhi Peace Prize was, first recipient is Parliamentaries of Global Action. Parliamentaries of Global Action has get this Indira Gandhi Peace Prize at first. And the next question, which organization received the Indira Gandhi Peace Prize for the year 2018? So they are asking which organization. So and the answer for this question is Center for Science and Environment has get this. Center for Science and Environment has get this Indira Gandhi Peace Prize for 2018. And the next question, as per Center for Science and Environment report, India recycles what percent of its demolition and construction waste? So it is 1%. And the next question, headquarters of Center for Science and Environment is located as, it is located at New Delhi. So and the next news is ADB and India signs $500 million loan for Delhi-Meerut RRTS corridor. The Asian Development Bank, ADB is abbreviated as Asian Development Bank, and the government of India signed this loan for the first tranche of a total of 1 billion facility to build a modern high-speed 82 km Delhi-Meerut regional rapid transit system. So RRTS is abbreviated as Regional Rapid Transit System. So it is abbreviated as Regional Rapid Transit System corridor that will improve regional connectivity and mobility in India's National Capital Region NCR. And this first tranche loan will support construction of the first of the 3 priority rail corridors planned under NCR Regional Plan 2020 to connect Delhi in other cities in adjoining states. And more about ADB Bank, president is Masatsugu Askawa. He is the president of ADB and headquarters is at Mandaluyong, which is in Philippines. And then it is founded on 19th December 1966. And the membership for this ADB Bank is 68 countries are in members with this ADB Bank. And these are the things about ADB Bank. And the expected questions from this current affairs news is ADB sanctions how much loan amount to India to combat COVID-19 situation, and it is $3 million is provided by ADB Bank to get rid of COVID-19 situation. And who has been appointed as Vice President of ADB recently? So it is Ashok Lava. He was appointed as the Vice President of ADB Bank, Ashok Lavasa. And then third question is tackling the COVID-19 youth employment crisis in Asia and the Pacific is a joint report of ADB and which organization? So the answer for this question is ILO is joined with ADB Bank to tackle COVID-19 youth employment crisis in Asia and Pacific. And the next question, as per tackling the COVID-19 youth empowerment crisis in Asia and the Pacific report, COVID-19 pandemic may hit with the job loss of how many youths in India? So it is around 14 lakhs youths in India. 41 lakhs youths in India. And the answer for this question is 41 lakhs. And the next question is how much loan amount did ADB approve for India under CARE program? So they had assigned 1.5 billion USD for under CARE program. And which is the newest member of the ADB? So newest member is NIUE. And the next question is Asian Development Bank and India signs $177 million loan to upgrade state highways of which state? So it is for the state of Maharashtra. They had signed this 177 billion loan amount, Maharashtra. And the next question is, which country has highest voting power in the ADB? So it is Japan. Japan has the highest voting power in ADB. And the next news is, Vodafone Idea launches a new brand VI recharge plans remains unchanged. And this has been rebranded in India as VI. This rebranding cab is a part of the company's effort to reduce the cost of maintaining two brands. And Vodafone Idea is owned by Vodafone PLC and the Aditya Birla Group. Vodafone has a 44.39% shareholding in the JV, while the Aditya Birla Group hold 27.66%, and these two partners have equal control in this board. And more about Vodafone Idea, founder is Kumar Mangalam Birla. He is the founder of Vodafone Idea, and it is founded on 31st August 2018, and headquarters is at Gandhinagar. So headquarters of Vodafone Idea is at Gandhinagar. And then parent organization of Vodafone Idea is Vodafone Group PLC and Aditya Birla Group. And the expected questions from this news is, which telecom venture has designed and developed from scratch a complete indigenous 5G solution ready for deployment? And the answer for this question is Reliance Jio. And the next question is, which Indian telecom service provider recently got approval from the telecom department to raise the FDI limit to 100%? And the answer for this question is Bharati Airtel has get approval for this. And the next question is, who is the Union Minister for Communication? Communications Minister is Ravi Shankar Prasad. And the next question is, Vodafone India merged with Idea Cellular in which year? So they are collaborated in 2018. And the next question is, headquarters of Vodafone located at Berkshire, which is in United Kingdom. And the next question is, headquarters of the Telecom Regulatory Authority of India is at New Delhi. And the next question is, Department of Telecommunication comes under which ministry? So it comes under Ministry of Communications and Information Technology. So Department of Telecommunication comes under Ministry of Communications and Information Technology. And the next news is, India becomes fourth country to successfully test hypersonic vehicle after US, Russia and China. And India has become fourth country to successfully test this hypersonic vehicle after US, Russia and China. India successfully tested the indigenously developed hypersonic technology demonstration vehicle, which is abbreviated as HSTDV, Hypersonic Technology Demonstration Vehicle, that will power a futuristic long-range missile system and aerial platforms. The DRDO developed this. So this was developed by DRDO, which was tested by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam Launch Complex at Wheeler Island off the coast of Odisha. And this test was led by DRDO Chief Satish Reddy and his hypersonic missile team. The HSTTV performed on all parameters including combustion chamber pressure, air intake and control guidance and agency. And more about DRDO, headquarters is at DRDO Bhavan, which is in New Delhi. DRDO Bhavan, which is at New Delhi, and it is founded on 1958. DRDO was founded on 1958. And the expected questions from this news is, recently DRDO identifies how many systems and subsystems to design, develop and manufacture under Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. So they had founded 108 designs and systems. Who is the chairman of DRDO? DRDO chairman is Dr. G. Satish Reddy. He is the chairman of DRDO. And the next question is, which country did useful test hypersonic vehicle first? So it was first done by United States. And the next question, defense protection and export promotion policy aims to achieve an annual turnover of 25 billion USD in the defense manufacturing sector by which year? So it is by 2025. And the next question is, the Defense Research Development Organization developed a disinfection unit called, so it is called Ultra Switch. So it is developed by DRDO for disinfection unit. And which nation has pledged not to supply arms to Pakistan? So it is Russia. And the next question is, what is the constituency of Defense Minister Rajnath Singh? So his constituency is Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. And the next question is International Literacy Day being celebrated on September 8th. International Literacy Day being celebrated on September 8th. Countries across the world celebrate this International Literacy Day. International Literacy Day 2020 will focus on literacy teaching and learning in the COVID-19 crisis and beyond, with a focus on the role of educators and changing pedagogies. The theme with highlight literacy learning is in a lifelong learning perspective and mainly focus on youth and adults. And theme for 2020 is literacy teaching and learning in the COVID-19 crisis. So theme for this is literacy teaching and literacy learning in COVID-19. This is the theme for 2020 International Literacy Day. And more about UNESCO. Headquarters is at Paris, which is in France, and head for UNESCO is Audrey Azoulay, and it is founded on 16th November 1945. So it is founded on 16th November 1945. And the expected questions from this news is International Literacy Day was first celebrated in which year? So it is celebrated on 1967. And the theme for 2019 International Literacy Day is, so we had already seen that 2020's literacy theme is literacy, teach and learning in COVID-19 crisis. And for 2019 it is literacy and multilingualism. Multilingualism. It is the theme for 2019 International Literacy Day. How many member countries does UNESCO comprise? It comprises of 193 countries. And in which year the day was adopted as the part of UN's Sustainable Development Goals program? So it was under 2015. And the next question, theme for 2018 International Literacy Day is literacy and skills development. Literacy and skills development is the theme for 2018, and for 2019 literacy and multilingualism, and for 2020 it is literacy teaching and learning in the COVID-19 crisis. And how many UNESCO World Heritage Sites in India? So there are 38 World Heritage Sites in India. And which was the last added World Heritage Site in India? So it is Walled City of Jaipur. It is the latest added World Heritage Site in India. And World Physical Therapy Day is observed on which date? So it is also celebrated on September 8th. World Physical Therapy Day. And that's it for today's current affairs, and hope it is useful for your competitive examination. And do follow our channel for more and more videos. Thanks for watching.